What's up, LNC fam? Welcome back to another video. I got myself a new project, Lamborghini Performante. Look how beautiful and mean looking machine it is. It's in for some what's the word I'm looking for? I guess for some LNC love, but let me show you what I'm talking about. So somebody installed the fenders. We'll start with the gaps. Look how close those gaps up here, barely, like almost rubbing. Bumper is loose and sticking out. The whole fender is loose. Everything is moving, and that's not supposed to be like that. I could already see in there they're missing a bolt. They didn't even put a bolt up there. And then this gap, look how it sticks out. So this needs to be flush with the fender. Oh man, everything's just loose and moving around. Look at this. That's not supposed to be like this. And this side even worse. It has a big gap. I could stick my pinky in there. And same thing, everything's moving around. Really bad gap up here. Gaps are too big up here as well, and they're not flush with the door. And then somebody cut the fender liners like, I don't know what. It looks like a first grader cut the fenders out, you know? So this is the project that I got going on. So pretty much what I gotta do, I gotta take everything apart and reinstall everything. It just needs little LNC love, and it should be back on the road, looking good like factory. So let's pull the car inside, start taking everything apart, and we'll go from there. I got the Lamborghini inside of the shop, so now we could start working on it. And here's the story with it. Customer actually bought it just the way it is, and it's kind of been driving him nuts, those gaps and the alignment. So he brought it to us, and we're gonna make it look like perfect, like from factory. Luckily, I have little experience with it. I did, I would say, a bunch of them already, so should be a fairly easy. The only thing, I just gotta take everything apart once again and just redo the whole fenders, both sides, and then redo the fender liners. But let me show you the fender liners. But please don't laugh. Somebody just had no knowledge, you know? So let's be professional and let's take a look. So this is how they decide to cut up the fender liner. I don't know if you guys could see it or not, but once I'll remove the wheel and I'll show you guys better. But yeah, something like this. Definitely not okay with such an expensive vehicle. So that's why we're gonna make it look like factory. All right, so let's start taking everything apart. I gotta remove the wheels, the front, the bumper, pretty much strip the whole front end and realign everything. So let the fun begin. Let's do this. Yeah, crazy. They put clips instead of bolts. Well, somebody stripped this bolt completely. Gonna have to cut that out. So I think what they did, they over tightened the bolt and then it stripped the whole rivet nut, and that's why it was spinning and they messed up the thread. And this cover, when you remove it, you gotta be really carefully, because if you mess it up and you crack the windshield, that's $5 grand. out of my pocket, and I don't want to pay 5 grand out of my pocket. So now we got the access to the bolts, so I could remove the bumper, the wheels, and then the fender liner, and then under chill, and the bumper should come off. Gotta be very strong to remove this by hand. Okay, check this out, how they cut the fender liner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is something new that I haven't seen before. They said, you know what, screw it, we'll just cut a big hole and that should be okay. Well, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the proper way, not this Mickey Mouse. So let's continue removing the fender liners and then the bumper. So yeah, this is how they cut it out. Oh my goodness. My guess probably it was like a Friday night, they were in a hurry and they said, you know what, who cares, we'll just make a nice big hole so more aerodynamic, more air will come through and the car will have more downforce. That's my guess. But I'll show you guys how to do them the proper way. Well, let's continue working on the other side and continue removing the bumper. And then one bolt is missing here and another bolt is missing here, and that's why the gaps are really bad. They forgot to put a screw in here. Yeah, very, very interesting. Oh boy. Oh, and they forgot to put a screw here too. They said it's don't need a screw, extra weight reduction. Oh man, I thought I seen it all, but and same here, they didn't put a bolt here and they didn't put anything on top either, so that's why the whole fender is loose. And they didn't put a bolt here either. Wow, unbelievable. Let's remove the bumper and see what's going on up here. Why is this going up so high? I just removed the fender, also installed this little mesh, so no rocks gonna be flying. It looks really clean. So now we're ready to start test fitting the fender once again and aligning all the gaps. I got some progress, just installed the fender and it's looking like factory. Perfect gaps, perfect everything. Boom, check it out, nothing sticking out. Perfect gap with the headlight, perfect gap with the hood. Same with the fender and the door, and I installed some mesh. And this looks really clean. So next we'll start working on the passenger side and pretty much do the same thing. I gotta open this gap, it's way too tight. And then, see, this is sticking out. This is not supposed to be like that, it's supposed to be flush. So we'll do that as well, and then align the gaps over here and install the mesh. Almost finished, let's go. So just remove the fender, and then this is the mesh. So now I have to make this fit. So I gotta measure, cut it, and fabricate it so it fits like a glove. I'm not gonna record the whole process. It takes way too much time, so we'll do before and after, and we should be good. So yeah, pretty much get this piece, and then I'll show you the after. An hour later, and we're finished. And this is what it looks like. Perfect fitment. Check it out, man, that looks really clean. So now we're ready to start installing the fender. Let's wrap this up and we're ready to go. Got some progress, just installed the fender and looking good, perfect like factory. Boom, check it out, perfect gaps everywhere. Same up here and with the door. So now we're ready to start installing the bumper. Just installed the bumper, everything looking good like factory. Boom, check it out. Woo! That came out really clean. So next we'll start installing the fender liner, and I gotta cut out the vent, and then this is how they did it. So definitely not gonna do this. This is just crazy. They just chop like crazy. Look at this. Oops, too much. Looks like a first grader cut that out. So we gotta measure everything and then cut it out according to that. Definitely not this. This is gonna be a little tricky. I did my marks, so I know where to cut. And now I'll make a template and then I'll put it on top and we'll know exactly where to cut. And then this is how we're gonna do it. You get a piece of paper, boom, get a marker. All right, so I marked them, so now I'll cut this out and then we'll put it on the fender liner and cut the fender liner out. Then I usually start it small, kind of just do a little test, and then I'll line it up and see if I need to go in more or less. We got some progress. Fender liner came out perfect. Kind of didn't record, it was just taking too much time and it was a very slow process, but I'll show you guys before and after. This is before and this is after, the proper way. So it just covers the vent and it looks really clean, not like this. Come on somebody, what is this? So let's install the fender liner and then we'll start working on the other side. Perfect. And that's it, we're officially finished. Car came out beautiful, like factory, gaps are perfect, super happy. So I got my guy, Marcos, he's gonna detail inside out and the car is ready to go, ready for delivery. Let's do this. You're all set, sir.
All right, thank you, man.
Uh-huh. Lamborghini is washed, detailed, and ready to go. Came out perfect, like factory. Let's check it out. Everything lining up perfect, nothing sticking out, gaps are perfect. What a beautiful car. It looks crazy, all blacked out. And I talked to the owner, he got a really good deal on it because of all the imperfections with the fenders and all that stuff. So worked out good for everybody, you know. He brought it to me, I made it look perfect. And now he has a nice, beautiful Lamborghini Performante, and he got a good deal, so I like it. So we're officially done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. Subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next build. До свидания!